Deuteronomy 6:5. And thou shalt love the Most High thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. Luke 10:25-27. And behold, a certain lawyer stood up and tempted him, saying, Master, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? 26. And he said unto him, What is written in the law? How readest thou? 27. And Yasha answering said, Thou shalt love the Most High thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy strength, and with all thy mind. Yeah, he seen you wiggle out that situation. Heard your evil conscience get to contemplating. Shook his head about it and said, yeah, okay then. Everything coming from him, he supply the people. If he withhold that which is good, then all that's left is evil. And he ain't giving up that good if your faith is feeble. He want the whole 100% or it ain't equal. And every day loaded with opportunities to please him. This holy Bible tell us everything we need to reach him. And though we know what scriptures say, we still don't do it. Trying to skew the line and hide behind a whole bunch of excuses. Then we wonder why he let us run around backs. Don't you know what Father proved his son through a test? Obedience is everything, he be ready to bless. But mission failed, never mind, wasn't ready yet.
Double-minded man, it ain't no 50-50 or 60-40. Unstable in all his ways. 70-30, oh no. A double-minded man, tryna get up to 60 and hold on to 40. He's unstable in all his ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all thy heart, all thy soul, all thy mind. Jeremiah 29, seeking you will find. We can't fill our old skin with no new wine, cause it'll bust and we'll lose all we have acquired. The old man gotta leave before the new one rewired. We was untruthful in the world, we can't be lies. Attacked each other in the world, we gotta cease fire. Had too much energy for strife, we gotta be tied. More space we save for wickedness, the less we leave for righteous. That's why we fold under temptation, we too weak to fight it. Spirit willing, but the flesh is weak. Stop feeding your dirty demons, skip a meal, don't eat. Eyes off her behind, or I promise you'll cheat. Most High first, put him second to nothing. Our God a jealous God, don't wanna share us with nothing. We try to mix him with some bull crap, and that's why we suffering.
A double-minded man, it ain't no 50-50 or 60-40. Unstable in all his ways. 70-30, oh no. A double-minded man, tryna get up to 60 and hold on to 40. He's unstable in all his ways. It can look good, oh no. A double-minded man, it ain't no 50-50 or 60-40. Unstable in all his ways. 70-30, oh no. A double-minded man, tryna get up to 60 and hold on to 40. He's unstable in all his ways. It can look good, oh no. 80-20, oh no. 90 getting up it, oh no. Ain't gonna cut it, oh no. No. 70-30, oh no. 80-20, oh no. 90 getting up it, oh no. No. 60-40, oh no. 70-30, oh no. 80-20, oh no. No. 50-50, oh no. 60-40, oh no. 70-30, oh no.
He want it all. He want it all, he want that whole 100.
Active.
Surrender that whole 100.
Brother.
Surrender it all.
BWO, Blue Ward on the baby, we taking over.
He didn't halfway wake you up this morning, he brought you the whole way.
Gathering the Christ Church in these last days.
Surrender all.
Read the Bible, Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now, Israel, what does the Most High thy power require
Most High thy power to walk in all his ways. To walk in all his ways, not our way. That's why James 1:8 say a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's why our ways is unstable. That's why we would like to conquer more for the Most High, but we can't because our mind is double, and that affects our ways. That'll stop him from blessing our path. He won't bless our path because of that. We can't walk both in our ways and in the Most High ways. That's double-minded. What we want ain't what the Most High want. We be wanting to go upside a brother's head, right? But the Most High say, love your brother and your sister, and have patience with them as I have had patience with you. We was living a lustful life of players in the world, right? Flipping women like 31 flavors, right? And the women know how they had it going on. But the Most High say, leave father and mother and cleave to your wife, right? Or to your husband. Fornicators shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. So if we are torn between his ways and our ways, then that's double-minded. Nah, he wants us to make up our minds exclusively for him. So to walk in his ways and to what? And to love him. How do we love him? John 14:15, right? To love him is to keep his commandments and to do what else? And to serve the Most High thy power with all thy heart, with all our heart, and with all thy soul, and with all our soul. Precept, get it again. What do we love him with? Mark 12:30. And thou shalt love the Most High thy power with what? With all thy heart, with all our heart. That's our feeling, what we feel inside. So his statutes got to be conditioned in our heart. What our heart is feeling got to be coming out of these scriptures. Jeremiah 17:9, right? Deceitful above all things, desperately wicked, who could know it? You see that? And what else must we love him with? And with all thy soul, with all our soul, with everything that we are made of, we got to be loving the Most higher with it. Not just loving him until it don't line up with what we want. Not just loving him all the way up until we disagree with what the right thing to do is. Not just loving him until we run into a situation that we don't feel like it benefits us, and we gotta take the short end of the stick. Then we want to start flipping and flopping. Nah, we gotta love him with all of our soul. What else must we love him with? And with all thy mind. We gotta love him with all of our mind. That's our thoughts, family. Everything we think gotta be in love with the higher. So that means even if our words and actions is 100 and we fall short of loving him with our thoughts, with what we think, then we have still failed. Even if our mouth is speaking good words and our hands are doing good deeds, but if our thoughts is working with ulterior motives that ain't lining up with righteousness, then we in a whole heap of trouble, huh? Now that take my mind straight to Hebrews 4:12, right? Where he can tell the difference between our soul and our spirit. Tell the difference between our joints and our blood marrow. And what's the last one? Our thoughts. He can tell the difference between the thoughts of our mind and the intentions of our heart. That's telling us that we cannot fool him. It's impossible. We can't play him or persuade him or none of that. He know better. That's why there ain't gonna be no excuses at the throne. He ain't about to hear none of that. Our every thought gotta love him. Now do you see how much work we gotta do on ourselves, family? On that inner man. We ain't got time to be playing no game and staying stagnant and focusing on bull that don't contribute to this righteousness, We gotta conquer these things all the way down to our minds, our thoughts, what we think, What else must we be loving him with? And with all thy strength, not just some of our strength. And with all thy strength, not just all my strength until that brother disrespect me. With all thy strength, not just all our strength until that homewrecker around the corner wanna do some Netflix and chill. And with all thy strength, with all our strength, family, that's with all our might. Everything we got in us gotta be going into pleasing the Most High. And what is this? This is the first commandment. This is the very first commandment. Exodus 20:3, right? I am the Most High thy power, thou shalt have no other gods before me, right? So we can't have nothing before him. We gotta put him first in all things. Anything else that we put before him has become our God. It cancels him out. He can't use us if something else is in the way. And he will not share his throne with another, As soon as we put something before him, he out of there. That's what happened to us as a nation, fam. That's why we fail. That's why we in captivity and not the land of Israel. That's why we on the bottom right now, not the top. Because we try to mix him in with all of this other garbage that he didn't want to be mixed in with. He wasn't going for that. That's double-minded. That's the same thing we doing these days when we say, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna come back to the Most High. Okay, I'm broke, I'm doing bad, so I'm gonna slang a little bit of this and push a little bit of that and get my finances right, then I'm gonna come back to the Most High. We can't be doing that. That's putting another God before him. That's putting him second place to something else that we worshiping. You serving Satan when you do that. Okay, I'm gonna go to this sports bar with my family and my old friends doing all of this stuff pagans do, fronting like I really don't know no truth. Only for the weekend, then I'm gonna come back to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? No, we cannot do that. I am that's double-minded. Listen, family, that's called lukewarm. This make the Most High spit us out his mouth. Let's get that one time. Revelations 3:15-16. I know thy works. I know what you've been doing and what? That thou art neither cold nor hot. Now you ain't dumb, you know some truth, but you ain't on fire for me neither. I would rather thou were cold or hot. I would rather you be cold, dumb, knowing nothing, still back in the world, still sleep. Or I would rather you be what? I would thou were cold or hot. Then I would rather have you be on fire for me, going hard for me, giving me your all, giving me all you got. 16. So then because thou art lukewarm, so because you were lukewarm, not cold, not dumb, knowing nothing, nor are you hot, on fire, going hard for me, and neither cold nor hot, you just mediocre, teetering in the middle somewhere. You like a lukewarm drink to me. That's like if you want some coffee, right? You want your coffee hot, right? Or if you want some juice, that juice better be good and cold, right? Chill, some ice cubes up in it or something. Now imagine that coffee done sat up and lost its temperature. That coffee gonna taste nasty, ain't it? That ain't enjoyable. Imagine the ice cubes done melted out your drink, now it's like room temp. That's gonna taste nasty, ain't it? That's what the Most High is comparing us to when we fall stagnant and ain't grown, but still just trying to be halfway in the truth. That's boring to the Most High in Christ, because they want to be blessing us and watching us grow and doing beautiful things through us. But we done became a sloth according to the truth. They ain't blessing us because we ain't doing right, and we ain't doing right because they ain't blessing us. So it's like we just like stuck in limbo, you know what I'm saying? That's like two people in a dead relationship for no good reason, right? Because nobody ain't pleasing nobody. You want to use all the garbage you learned back in the world. The Most High ain't got no pleasure in us when we moving like that, right? That's lukewarm. So what does the Most High do with that lukewarm drink? I will spew thee out of my mouth. Cub bang, he gon' spit you out his mouth. See you later, bye. Get out of here, right? Me. But what does the Most High want us to do in order to please him so he could be blessing us and making us fruitful in his work, strengthening us on our journey? How must we transmit back and forth with a higher Bashem Yeshai? Ephesians 4:22-24. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man. Put off that old man. Let him die. Don't try to hold on to none of him. Let him go. Why? Which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. Because that old man is corrupted by deceit, huh? He is deceived. That's the brother or sister that been lied to their whole life. That was living according to the lust of their own heart. Desiring all the things that's bad for us, huh? All of them things that turn the Most High against us. We gotta put that old man and that old woman off and be what? 23. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. And be renewed in the spirit of our mind. Fresh, brand new. So that's foreign to us, right? It ain't nothing we done never witnessed before, huh? Oh, y'all don't hear Ephesians up in here. Put that old man or that old woman off. But what do we put on though? And that ye put on the new man. Nah, I'ma just stay the same and just stop eating pork and just start keeping the Sabbath. And that ye put on the new man. Nah, I'ma just keep it half gangster so I can wake up the lost sheep. And that ye put on the new man. Nah, I'ma just worry about my family and friends, what they gonna think about it. And that ye put on the new man. And why should we do that for? What is the new man created at? Which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. Because that's why the Most High created us, for righteousness and holiness, to be separated unto him, huh? You know what I'm saying? He created us for him and his will. He didn't create us to go astray and go fooling around with all of this other stuff. If we are not serving him, we are automatically serving other gods. There is no in between. It's him or it's other gods. And if it's not him, which is righteousness, all that's left is wickedness. Oh, I ain't serving the devil, I'm just eating a ham sandwich. But the Most High said, don't eat that. That ain't loving him with all your heart, your soul, and your mind. Oh, I love the Most High, but I'ma do what I want on the Sabbath. I don't work like that. You automatically put yourself on Satan's side when you do that. Period. Let's get up out of here with Isaiah 42. Isaiah 42:8. I am. That is my name. And my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. It don't get no clearer than that. We gonna serve him, or we automatically serving evil. If we ain't doing what these scriptures are saying and do, then we serving evil. Period. It ain't no in between. Straight up, that's a dual purpose. That's double-minded. That's the opposite of all thy heart, all thy soul, and all thy mind. We gotta serve our Elohim exclusively. We gotta surrender all. We can't be trying to give 60 and tuck the other 40. We can't be trying to get the Most High 70 and slide the other 30 down in our back pocket. We can't keep none of that old man. We gotta let him go. All of it. We can't take 100% of righteousness unless we give up 100% of wickedness. Cub bang. I'm on. Love y'all, family. Shalom. Shalom.